Maybe they know a little bit about maybe they know a little bit about Redeemer's story, but I'm hoping that you can give us a little bit more of your journey and how you came to plant Redeemer Presbyterian Church.
Well, my journey, let's see, I grew up in eastern Pennsylvania I went to a little Lutheran church, just a traditional Lutheran church. Went off to college in the late 60s, wasn't like most everybody else went to college in the late 60s, immediately said, I don't know if I'm a Christian. Became a Christian through InterVarsity Christian Fellowship.
Sure, yeah.
And so felt changed by that, and so enjoyed ministry inside college, ministering to other students, that I went immediately to seminary and got into, ordained Presbyterian ministry. I was a minister at the age of 24, so I was practically a youth minister to myself. I was my own youth minister because I was youth and I was a minister, and so I ministered to myself. So anyway, how I came to start Redeemer, though, it was, I backed into it because I did believe in starting new churches in cities. I was in Philadelphia. I was teaching at a seminary there. I started to see how important it was to get churches in cities. I found, don't forget, now this is like a long time ago for most of you, so like the mid-'80s, when cities were kind of not doing well and everybody was leaving them, everybody. And I saw the need to have churches where people didn't want to live. Wow. And also where there still are a lot of people. So I was in general supportive of it, and then somebody asked me to research New York City as a place for a new church. And I did it, and I kind of got stuck because as I was trying to recruit somebody else to do it, and I couldn't find anybody, and after a while I started to get very convicted that, well, why wasn't I willing to do it? I was scared, actually. And my wife and I decided if we couldn't find somebody else to do the job that we were trying to recruit somebody to do, we ought to go do it ourselves, otherwise we were hypocrites. And we couldn't find anybody, so we came. And that was 1989. Wow. That's a nutshell.
Yeah. And so over the years, tons have changed since then.
Yeah, now cities largely are not places people don't want to live. I mean, a lot of people don't, but I'm trying to say they're much more, cities have grown. Lots of young people want to live in cities. It's radically different than it was 30 years ago.
Sure.
When I said, let's go to cities, that's when nobody wanted to go to cities. And now so many young people want to be in cities, so now it looks like it's very different.
Yeah.
That's what I mean by change, yes.
Yeah. And before we get into your questions,